Assalamu alaikum. Before I start today's video, I want to show you something very important. I want to show you the importance of trading a stock in play. Pfizer yesterday was a stock in play. It had revised guidance and everything. And look at how beautifully Pfizer moved. This was the predefined levels. If you go to volume footprint, we'll see how clear the move is. Such clear absorption. You can see extreme selling pressure, right? Like, or yeah, extreme selling pressure, the price being held despite such strong delta. You can see the price recovering. The volume done was 500,000 less. You can see all the sellers being absorbed by the buyers by the limit orders. You can see the price try to push up, and then you can see the aggression come in. I mean, and it all comes together so well, and like it moves so clean. You can see it happen again. The sellers were absorbed on this 23.02 level, which is, we know is important, which we have marked and discussed. And the price rallies like so beautifully, comes down, but like a rally is maintained after with like few pullbacks and everything. A beautiful rally is maintained. So it's important to trade stocks in play, you know. And Nvidia, on the other hand, it's crazy how range bound Nvidia was yesterday. Let me show you 5 minute. This is how range bound Nvidia was. It opened six sorry, yeah, 16:30 yesterday. It stayed range bound till 8 o'clock. That is 3.5 hours. Finally, it broke up, and that too not by a lot. It ended up coming back down to the same level, 109. It opened 108, went till 109.67. And this is extreme range bound movement. Only algo trading. If you see my yesterday's trade, I was struggling so hard to figure out where the stock is trying to go. It turns out it was going nowhere. I ended up losing $11 in yesterday's trade. So it's something, it's something important to note, that how important it is to trade a stock in play. With that said, let's move on to the news. Um, I think we have important data coming up, or it has already come up. I think it has already come up. Let's go to the economic calendar. 15:30. Hmm. Gross domestic product, GDP annualized. Actual is minus 0.3. Forecasted was 0.4%, and prior is 2.4. So GDP is clearly not good. And I think everything fell after the data came out. PPI, personal consumption expenditure, is higher. ADP employment change. Forecast was 108K, actually 62K. I don't know, what does that mean? What does that mean? Where is Nvidia? Is the market closed today? No, no, it's open. Nvidia opened at 107.54. Hmm. I have a stock in Nvidia. I think I'll close it. Wait, how bad is the news? I feel like this is really bad. PCE was slightly higher. SM pre-market movies are SMCI, Snap, SBUX, CAD, WDC, MSFT, GEHC, NCLH, and Fslr. Fslr. EPS and revenue beat GEHC. Profit missed with dismal FY guidance. Okay, FSLR would be really nice. Actually, first let me get out of Nvidia. I think my brother is holding a trade in Nvidia. Nvidia, okay, FSLR dropped right in the post. I think after the earnings came out. Yeah, a beautiful drop. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. What is the spread on this thing? Spread might be good. Let's trade. Let's trade FSLR today. Yeah. Let's see what this company is about, and let's try to trade this stock. Let me try to read the news. Oh, sorry, FSLAR. FSLAR. That's what it says, right? No, FSLR. I think they made a spelling mistake. Anyway, let's quickly move on to the news. First preview. Summary. Wait, let's see the PC news that just came out. It looks really bad. The GDP and everything. The Fed's preferred gauge of inflation PCE March is released at 15 BST. And as always, the data closely worked with particular metrics, and also given it would be viewed to see whether any of the tariff impacts are filtering into hard data as of yet. Hmm. However, it is likely too early given broader reciprocal tariffs did not come into effect until April. Overall, the Fed will be watching to see if the softer survey data starts to transmit into harder data after the impact of tariffs. Expectations. Wow, a lot of numbers. They showed he is continuing to toe the line that the Fed is well positioned to wait for greater clarity before considering altering its policy stance. As a result, the key takeaway for the time being is that Chair believes the Fed is in a good position in sticking to this wait and see approach. Other influential recent data out of US has been favorable to the central bank, with US CPI and PPI both cooler than expected in addition to strong job reports where the headline topped consensus. However, given the current tariff uncertainty, the data could change ahead. It looks like they're saying this is positive, which I don't know. Anyway, let's whatever move there is, it'll be clean. That is for sure. Microsoft plans to boost European data center. Maybe we'll trade Microsoft. Why it matters? Uh, Trading flat ahead of key macro data including GDP, PCE, employment costs, and ADP employment data. So I think this data was all that was going to come out. Trump hinted at easing auto tariffs. Officials expect trade deals de-escalation soon. So I guess a mix. If the data that has come today is good news, then I think the de-escalation is good news as well. So I think we might be bullish for today. Oh, I shouldn't have closed my Nvidia trade. Should I keep holding on? I can't tell. Wait, did Nvidia fall now? Wow, I think that was the best decision I made. I think the others like me who were expecting 106 to hold up also dropped the trade. Stock open at 107, which is really surprising. Are all the stocks falling? Because yeah, Nvidia broke a very important support. Apple is falling. Microsoft, FSLR. FSLR, I think, is less affected by all the noise in the market, which might be good news for us. What is this company about, though? Oh, sorry. Hmm. FSLR, electronic technology, semiconductor company. Okay. Cuts its 2024 sales forecast to 4.5 to 5.5 billion, adjusted earnings per share to this much, causing an 11% drop in after hours trading. Okay. Earnings was miss, beat. Okay, the company does give dividends. Oh, sorry, has no current plans to do so. My bad. That was the income statement. Seasonals. The year has started weak. It did quite well in 2003 mid and then 2024. Sorry, 2023. Analyst rating the price belongs to 215. Very unlikely. The forecast. Okay, min is 100. Still above the 100. Let's see. Volatility curve. First Solar. First Solar is a solar technology company which engages in the provision of solar modules. It is involved in the design, manufacture, and sale of cadmium telluride solar modules which convert sunlight into electricity. The company was founded by Michael J. Aheron in 1999 and is headquartered in Tempe, AZ, I think Arizona. So this was slide brief on FSLR. Let's really, I've never traded FSLR before. I don't know. I feel kind of conflicted. Let's open the FSLR 5-minute chart. Let's keep an eye on this. Volume was really pulling up towards the second half. Let's open this. I don't know if the right side of the PC of the video must be covered with the charts now, but it's okay. Not sure. FSLR. What if I try to? Is there a way? Yeah. Shit. I think you can see the entire screen now, no? Yeah. I can move it, but right. Yeah. Okay. P is 11.42, which is really nice. I think. Very beautiful downtrend. 139. I think it's revisiting the 118 level for a long time. ATR is 8.37. Really nice. Really nice. 8.37 was the short ratio. Short floats 3. So it needs like 3 days to recover all of the stocks that are being shorted. Interesting. ROI is interesting. Institutional ownership is 90%. So this thing is going to stick to the levels. Insider ownership, blah, blah, blah. 14.72. Is this stock available on? So the most important metric was ATR, which I think is 8.37. Target price 214. Close all. Can I find something on investing.com regarding this company on what the others think the important levels are? Let me see. Investing. Ideas. SLR. So it's not letting me see the fair value. I want to know what the others think the fair value of this company is. First, let me check if this company is available to trade with capital.com or not. Yeah, it is. And then let's check if it's halal to trade FSLR. FSLR. So, yeah. FSLR stock is Sharia compliant. Chalo, mashallah. We can trade this stock. Okay. What other information do we need on this company? So, 215, huh? Let's take a look at the time price opportunity. Let's close this. Let's take a look at the time price opportunity. Let's do this 1 month. 1 month. The profile calculation period 1 day is smaller than chart's time frame. 1 month. 1 week. The profile's calculation period 1 day. Can you only do it for 1 day? That doesn't make any sense. Why? Tradingview is a dog ass software. I was myself. So at what level is it spending majority of its time? This 1 day, right? Oh, I'm on capital.com. Sorry. Can I choose 1 week? Oh, FSLR. No, I can only do 1 day. So it spends a lot of time in this area in the 121 area. Interesting, very interesting. So it is at the support, I think. Um, how is it looking in the pre-market? It is, I think it is at support. I think it's being supported well. Candles. It is trying to bounce off of support. I think during the open it will jump down to this level. So I'll mark this as important. 118. 118. Let's mark it in my head for now. Let's switch to 1 day and do let's do a volume profile in this area, exchange volume profile. Come on, show me something fun, bruh. I don't understand why this is supposed to work. Trading view, man. Exchange volume profile. I wanted to do visible range, but I forgot. Okay. Mm, starting room. Okay, it worked. So a lot of the volume was done at 131 level. I can confidently say that 131 is max vol and 100%. I will tell you what this 100% is later, okay? Volume severely jumps below this level, so this is value area low 100%. Okay. Volume jumps low, even lower at this level. Volume fall 50%. Hmm. Volume jump. Volume not jump, but transition kind of. I don't know. Weird. The volume slightly increases on 125 area. But then I will have to trade a reversal here. So vol spike 50%. Volume spike. So there's a slight spike in this area. Hmm. And what else is this? It's a round number, and maybe I'm seeing. Actually, you know what? Let's cancel this. Let's just use the pre-market low as the important level. Let's do that. I see some. Let's use SR channel. What is SR channel suggesting? SR channel is suggesting that the entire area is a green zone. So maybe we can expect a range in this area today. The price is gonna respect this level today. Let's hope. Let's delete SR channel. Sticky notes. Anything else I need to do? Hmm. Use TPO to find previous day's POC. Previous day's POC doesn't matter. Yeah, where are the majority of the POCs though? Time price opportunity. Is it like coinciding with any of our levels? Okay, I'm seeing a lot of time being done at this level, at the 125 level. Let me add another confirmation. Value area low plus 1 day TPO POC. Okay, so that's like 100%. I think I can confidently say that the price will not cross 105 or 100, 125, 126. The price reaches here and ends up like waning even a little bit. I'm instantly taking a short. I'm not even thinking twice. I'm like going short. 126 level. Is Yeah, I mean, too much time was done here. There was time and volume at this level, or at least in this range between 124 and 126. Interesting, very interesting. Mhm. Okay. Use volume traded recently. Mark the price of the most pivots. Mark previous day's close, high and low. Okay, that is we ain't reaching that. Pivots I think is done. Mark the pivot support and resistance the pre-market. Okay. Pre-market is candles. I need to revise my plan a little bit. Hmm. So these are the important levels that we have come up with on FSLR. Let's turn on pre-market. Okay, a certain spike in the VIX after the GDP climbed. I mean, of course, we did see Nvidia and everything fall, so everything was going crazy. Let's see how is Nvidia trading in the pre-market. Nvidia suddenly recovering after reaching 104. I'm not interested in Nvidia today at all. I'm gonna trade FSLR. What kind of stock are you, FSLR? Let's look at the 1 day again. Let's try to make sense of this stock. So, if we look at the history of the stock, ever since 2025 has started, it is slowly waning off, and it has found some level of support in the first, sorry, in this area for the first time. And after finding support, bad earnings again came out, and then it was dropped to this support again. FSLR, let me just confirm if it actually is bad earnings or what. hmm Market is new bearish, slightly bearish. News is slightly bearish. FSLR profit missed with dismal forward year guidance. I think dismal is a strong word. So I think we might see some aggressive selling at the 124 to 126 range. Let's see if the stock actually makes it all the way till there, or if it ends up turning before reaching 124 or 126. I'm kind of excited, I won't lie. There's still half an hour left. I noted down everything that I wanted to discuss in today's video. The stock in play aspect I have already discussed. I Let me check if there's anything else pending. I've done the news. I've showed you how I judge my levels. I am seeing a notification. Discuss the following today's video. Talk about the choppiness of the stock that are in play. I did that. Talk about refining your strategy today. Watch two stocks or more when the big stocks are in play. I was planning on maybe researching two stocks, but I'm gonna stick with FSLR, solar companies. Let's just stick with one. I don't feel confident trading two. Discuss your upcoming plan with scalping. Yes, this I forgot. Try to trade with if then statements today. Take DeepSeek's help. Okay. We can totally do this. Show the dominance of algo trading. Okay, let's do this. Let's try to refine my strategy with if then statements. Yeah, hmm. I okay, since I work another job, it is not completely possible for me to focus on day trades, trade another 7 hours. But one thing that I can do is scalping. Oh, sorry if I accidentally touched the mic with my tab. I might have made a horrible sound. Okay, anyway, where was I? I started talking again. I want to drink some water. Yeah, okay, I'm done. Yeah, anyway, I was saying that, believe it or not, I forgot what I was saying. Yeah, I was saying that I plan on only scalping the open. I was watching my old trades. Should I? Yeah, I have half an hour. It's not like I'm doing anything right now. YouTube.com I like this song. F you. Anyway, Imad Shadalam. Okay, it is my own account. I was watching. This was a horrible treat, but let's just. Horrible day, I mean. Let's just take a look. Mm, hmm. Somewhere here, for example. Or, yeah, something like this. Actually, this is a good example. I was making. Actually, this is not the best day. I don't know why I chose this day. But the stock goes down, and I'm making good something. Okay, this was not that day. This was just straight up algo trading, bro. It was just insane. The day before this, the day before yesterday, yeah, and we attempting day trading with scalping strategy gone wrong. On 1080p 60. I think I might have the timestamps in my comments. And this part is very true. Hmm. Yeah, what did I do here? Why was I doing this? I don't know. Now that I want to find the trade, I cannot find it. I mean, I went long in that trade and it just performed beautifully. Was it this? Yeah, I think it was this. It was this, I think. And it was like rallying. I was trying to make sense of the trade. It was rallying and I was making good money. It went like high, and but I just wanted it to go move upwards, maybe turn it into a day trade. And I think it might be valid with the stock in play and everything. But I feel like I'm more consistent and I've been just getting better results with scalping instead. So scalping means like holding it for short time period, like 10 minutes, few seconds, minutes. I feel like I'm getting better results with scalping. So that is what I'm going to be doing today. I'm going to be not today, but from today onwards, I'm going to be focusing more on the open time period, 30 to 45 minutes, and just taking that one move. For example, just like trying to get uh, one good opening move. For example, in this case, today will be a stock in play. There'll be a lot more volume, but suppose, like, for example, this move. Something as small as this would be enough. Not going for anything crazy like this because I can't. Something as small as this, from here to here or something, or from here to here, and that would be it. That would be my, trading for the day. I'm planning on trading like this, okay? And my strategy is going to be focusing on the levels. Yeah, this 100%, 50% I wrote here, right? Let me mark the pre-market levels as well. This looks important. 122. This I am going to give 50% or style dotted. Volume fell here 50%, and this is the pre-market lowest, so it's pre-low. This is highest, I think. Pre-high 25%. Pre-high plus post sup 25% or 40, I don't know. I want a little bit more confirmation than a 50%, so to say, so to speak. 30%. I want three confirmations on this level, maybe. I I don't why are you doing this, Ahmad? I don't- Anyway. Mm. I mean, I did close with $1 loss on Nvidia, so I want to know what happened. Yeah, nothing good happened anyway. FSLR tried recon. This is highly insane to me. Like, why? Anyway, so I am going to be focusing on the View app. I am going to be focusing on these levels and View app. How the stock is behaving with respect to View app, if it is being supported on, suppose it's being supported on a level that I have not marked, suppose 120. I see support 1, support 2, and then I see the View app and the EMA come in. I'll see the EMA on this chart here. If I see something like this, even then I will go long. There is some weight. View app carries a weight. This is how much weight I am giving. If I see something, for example, 100%, a level like this, any hint the market shows that it's going to fall, I'm taking it. I'm not going to wait for confirmation on levels like these. But levels like these, like the 50%, I want 2 to 3 confirmations. I want, I wouldn't want to go against View app. I'm going to consider stuff. But on the 100% levels, I'm not considering anything. I'm going straight. I'm like charging. Whatever this level suggests beats View app, beats everything. This level is the boss, these two. If somehow it ends up crossing, this level, by the grace of God or something, this is even more like boss. I don't think it's going to cross 126, but I might be wrong. So, yeah, that is my plan. That Because for the past few days, I realized that I'm struggling with levels. I pay too much attention to the price action coming in, and trade according to what the price action is suggesting in that moment. But different levels hold different meaning. The price action showing support or showing seller absorption at this level is not the same as price action showing buyer absorption at this level. If a buyer is being absorbed, if there is selling pressure coming in at this level, it's going to beat whatever this level is saying. So I am bringing back levels and the emphasis on levels. View app and EMA is also a level, but it's a dynamic level. These are static levels, so to speak. So this is my plan. I also wrote that I would trade with if then statements today, but I will, I think, postpone that to the next week. So because I don't have very clean idea on what I should be seeing or what I should be expecting. I mean, naturally, the if then statement. Suppose if I had to make, if I see one for example, long wick at this level, or I see buyer absorption, even outside of volume. No, in 50%, I want to see buyer absorption within the value area high and the value area low. I'll take a short. I need one inside the value area high, value area low, and one outside is okay. I will take the short. 100%, I see any sign of buyers fading, or I see, two wicks with seller absorption outside the value area high, I'm taking the short. This has a little bit more dominance. So this would be my if then scenario. So Imad, your if then scenarios are based on these two levels, not on 50%. 50%, I am the first time the price hits this level, I think I should write this down. Notepad. No, 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 no. That must have flashbanged you. And I really, I don't want to open full screen. Yeah, half. I just want to quickly write it down. I don't want to. Actually, wait. Let me look for an indicator on sticky. There are two, I think. Sticky notes pro. Section 1 content analysis. If then show section 2, section 3. Okay. If then, if intense, okay. Plan number 1 was if 122 finds resistance, finds buying absorption, even outside the value area high. Okay. I mean, I will give more weight to this level when it's visited for the first time compared to the second time. The second time it has less weight, you know? That's what I'm trying to say. Because the first time this level is unexplored, nobody knows. But the second time people know that okay, the buyers became stronger or whatever, finds buying absorption. For the first time, I will look for the following confirmation. Number one, uh, enter, enter. Okay. Uh, I'll look for the following confirmation. Number one is what should I looking for? Mod. Yeah. Okay. Now this looks okay. Mm, if sorry, if the price action, if 122 is visited for the first time, I look for the following confirmation. Hmm. Number one, what are you going to look for, Imad? I am going to look for wick with buying absorption. One wick with buying absorption inside the value area high. And number two, one wick with or or two wicks with buying absorption outside the value area high. Number three, or I want to see absorption. It's bonus. I see selling pressure. Yeah, or bonus. I see selling pressure with or without wick. Okay, this is plan number one. If it's resisting 122, if it, where would you, okay, instead of it's all if then, let's 122. This is what I'm going to do at 122. This is what I'm going to do at 124. This is what I'm going to do at 1. 126. 126. Let's do it like this. I want to write BS here. So section 2, section 3. On 124, I am looking for if visited second time, look for stronger, especially with buying, with strong buying pressure, then wait for another, wait for one more strong, wait for mm, a stronger confirmation candle. Okay, so that is fair. Enter, enter. First time. How do you do this long line thinking? I don't know. And let's do it like this. Second time. I think that is too much gap. I might end up losing chart. Especially with strong buying pressure. Wait for stronger confirmation candle. Okay, nice. Oh shit, it's 418. I'm still writing if then. 120. Look for any look for one wick with selling absorption and enter at the best price possible. That is it. And same goes for 126. So either way, I'm only going to be taking a short. Okay. Is there a way to make this smaller? Text size tiny. It's too tiny. Small. Line height multiple. Yeah. Let's make this normal with low line height. Normal is too big, tiny is too small. What is this? Okay, let's leave it at normal. Let's leave it at normal. Does it need to show the header? It does take the space, whether you show it or not. Text color, text size, multiply. Okay, so that is the plan. Kinda nervous, I won't lie. It says delta footprint doesn't work on illiquid stocks. I hope this is not an illiquid stock. Let's try to save a line if we can. Yeah. Which price is FSLR at? Session extended trading session. It ranged between 118 to 122. It visits 1 week with buying absorption. Is 1 week enough? Am I being too aggressive? I think I'm being too aggressive, right? For the first time, yeah, okay, no, it's visiting for the first time. Okay, let's see how well the plan works. And We got everything covered for today's video. We still have 9 minutes left. I will pause the video. I'll drink some water and I will come back. Okay. My mic and everything was working. I was recording. Sometimes I get this anxiety. Pause. Yeah. It's 4:30. Market is open. Let's switch to volume profile. Sorry, volume footprint. Whatever you're doing, do it fast. Interesting. Interesting. Green, green. I am logged in. I think 25 would be fair enough. Are my hotkeys live? My hotkeys are live. Oh, bro, I already sold. Nigga. Bro, this I hate about Tradingview, bro. I sold 200 years ago. It's market order rejected. क्यों? Spike with, what was the, if it's testing 22, 1 wick with buying absorption. Let's close. Bro, I need better internet, bro. Spike 50%. Let's close for now. I'll have to enter a bigger size. Okay, sellers were absorbed instead. Where did the trading plan go? Sellers being absorbed is not something. Why is trading you dying now, bro? I need better internet. There's no internet issues. Okay. Sellers being absorbed inside the value area once at the level of 100. Is is the spread that bad? Yeah, spread is that. So I think I got the selling aggression that I so dearly wanted. SPX opened very low today. I think today was my first time trading an illiquid stock. How much did I lose? I lost 100. And below view app, pre-market high, it's touching the pre-market high. Buyers are stepping in. This is what I don't know. Is this the area where I exit or what? Okay, some of the sellers being absorbed on an important level. Cannot ignore that. SPY is also bearish. Some of the aggression was absorbed. Why is this software so buggy, man? Like, buyers were absorbed on this level. Sellers dominating, trying to pressure in a buyer zone. Got bearish sign. I could have made so much more if the software did not just bug out casually. I'm making 101 right now. I lost 93 in the start. Why? No, FSLR. Why? Because TradingView decided to die on me. I did not place my order. Placed my order after like 15 minutes. I'm like, what the fuck? और वो पूरा move which I did not make it counted. Today would have been such a successful day. $100 room already made and I'm done. Yeah, I am making 117 right now. Hmm? On Nvidia, I would have made 132. I lost $93, and then I made 119 right now. I'm making anyway. Let me focus. I'm seeing sellers being absorbed. I guess that's why none of the pros use TradingView. Selling pressure was absorbed, and buying pressure is stepping in. Decent selling pressure is still there. Like even buyers were absorbed. So I don't know. Biases are real and they do exist. So the selling was recovered. I think I'll take the 129. Yeah, anyway, that is all we trade today. Calculator, 129 minus 90. This 93 was really uncalled for. $36. Should I stop the? I am done trading because I will be scalping like I told. This was all I will be trading today. Thank you so much. Salam. See you tomorrow, okay?